Mar baman kisngi, awan lam shipi da unang yanam ni.
Kali kinamo konreu no Konrad halor ka college hamo konreu blog kabaki lapho sniu laslam. Na kaliang jo Konrad haba jawab ya kajingkali. Ulai thu ba na kaliang jo sarkar Meghalaya ka jupan lut kumbalai haja sanspa kror. Man la usnam na kabentak education. Bat na kani ar hajar ni penlut ban siu tulo bat datang kani ka jela kababun pha kajingkersyan na ka sarkar ya ki private school. Kat ba ki wei ki jela kum kamisaram nakalan kidan tang daki spa ki arspa school bakersyan daka sarkar kat bangi hangni ha Meghalaya ikersyan hadu sawaja sanspa tali ki school private but 6000 crore na kabenta kajing siu tulop ya kinahikai SSA ad hoc but deep set school man usnam ulapan pau bak na kaliang jaka sarkar kakwa ban kintiu sejrong ya kajing pulai ha ki higher level hanrei ha kabadi but ka college hamo konreu ulapan pau umla ban kular menta namar bakafon kaduna bat bun tali ki jaka ki badawa college ki don palat san pautli ki badawa college ha ki jaka jongki ula kerpat bakin ailat bu unda bishar pnia ba ulapan pau ba kamau konreu kalong kabadon kam banyo ya college namar kalong ka jaka ka badang salin ula kerpat ki bakin ye ap ba unda bishar pnia shwa
la posneu na du menshwa. So, sir, it has been a long dream to have a community college here in Mau Konro. So, sir, will the government consider in establishing or materializing the dream of the people to have a community college here in Mau Konro?
Meghalaya government, we spend 3,500 crores every year on education. 3,500 crores. And out of this, almost close to 2,000 plus crores we spend on salary alone. So that's the amount of money we spend on education. And we are the only state, or rather the state, where maximum number of private schools today are supported in granted aid by government. Other northeast states like Nagaland, Mizoram, Arunachal, they may have 100 schools, 200 schools, supported by government, private schools supported by government. In Meghalaya, we support 4,500 schools. We spend 1,000 crores giving salary of SSA, ad hoc and deficit teachers. 1,000 crores every year. So that is the kind of pressure that is there on us when it comes to education. And obviously we want to start more, but we need the funds, we need more money. So we are working on it. We realize that if not LP, if not UP, but at least upgradation to secondary and higher secondary is important because our children need the education. So we are examining, we are working on it, we are rationalizing. In fact, a very important thing that we're doing now, I can just share, is that in about a month's time, we will be rationalizing and structuring the grants to ad hoc schools and SSA schools. So very soon you will find that the SSA and ad hoc grants will be completely restructured, and I'm sure the teachers will be very happy. Once that starts happening, we will be able to rationalize the schools and reduce the number of categories and reduce the number of schools also. Just to share with you another number, that Meghalaya has 14,000 schools. If you compare that to Manipur and Nagaland, they have only 4,000 schools. So we have 14,000 schools. And the reason why we have 14,000 schools is because in the same village, there is one LP school, government, then which has got 10 students. Then in that same village, there is a SSA school also, which has got 10 students, but 3 teachers. Then in that same village, you have got an ad hoc school run by, say, Catholic Mission, which again has 10 students. Then you have one run by Presbyterian Mission, again LP school. So somewhere, some villages, you have 4 LP schools, each having 10 students and having 4 teachers each. So at the end of the day, you have 40 students, but you have 20 teachers if you add up. Whereas for 40 students, you don't need more than 5 teachers. So all of this complication is there in education. I don't want to bore you with and confuse you with that. I'm just sharing it because maybe it's a good opportunity for me to share. But I mean, if somebody can explain later on, but you understand what I'm saying. So this is the problem with education. I will not go too much into detail, but I accept your suggestions. I will definitely examine in a positive manner how we could support to open more secondary and higher secondary schools, because I know that area is very backward and it requires that support. So we will look into it. EMRS is definitely on the cards. About 500 plus students will get free education along with residential facilities, and this is meant for only tribal children. So therefore it's been given by tribal ministry, and this is a very important project. And regarding the community college, this is also an area which we are very focused on. I don't want to promise in public right now, because then I'll have to 100% give it, because right now there is a demand. More than 50 colleges have demanded for People's College, and therefore I have to look into all the demands and see how to balance and select the areas where we have to give. So please allow me some time to examine it, but definitely Mau Khun Reo area is an area which requires something like this. I completely agree, but as I said, I cannot promise right now because I have to examine everything. But your MLA has been meeting me very regularly. I will definitely examine the community college also in a positive manner, and let's hopefully we'll be able to materialize it also. Thank you so much.
Ban yo eki kubon baman kasni, subscribe yaka channel Unong Yelam News. Kuble shibu.